One of the biggest reasons why I left the States is because everything is just too expensive. And it's really hard to save money when you're spending, I don't know, $2,000 a month on rent, depending on where you are. Then you have to pay off your car, go out, buy clothes. At the end of the day, you can easily spend many thousands of dollars per month. Is it even worth it? I decided no. That's why I made my move over to Cochabamba, and I don't regret it. Every year in the States seems that taxes are rising and your paychecks either stay the same or they rise, but they don't keep up with the amount of taxes that you have to pay. And it just seems like you're trying to catch up, but you can't. And it's really insane. The houses in my area, I don't know what the average is or median home sale price is. It's probably around $800,000, close to $1 million. Many houses are $1 million over there. Just imagine paying 1% property tax on that. That's $10,000 a year. That's insane. No thank you, I don't want to be a part of that. Every year rent is going up. In Virginia, you have to pay property tax on your car. No thank you. It's just insane. The registration, insurance, everything, it's always going up. And I've had enough of it. I'm sick and tired. Can't really afford anything. I don't know who can afford that unless, I guess, you work for the government, you're an engineer, you write code, stuff like that, but it's insane. Another reason why I left is because the amount of consumerism that goes on in the States seems like everyone is just consumed by it. Everyone wants the newest iPhone, the newest cars, the newest houses, everything brand new. I remember every time a new iPhone was launched, there would be lines of people standing outside so they could be the first ones to get it. I just never understood that. I don't get it. I think they're crazy. I think they are very brainwashed. And I know not everyone is going to be like that, but that does seem to be a growing trend. Now, I do see a little bit of that here in Bolivia, but it's nowhere near as much. And here is a different world out here. And it seems that I've noticed that there are a lot of people have kind of a bad attitude if they're not rich. Everyone seems sad or depressed that they're not multimillionaires, and because of that they give off negative energy. They're always in a crappy mood. Now, again, not everyone's like that, but I do get that feeling. It's growing. Maybe it's part of a symptom that America is falling apart, and it's really no fun to be there. I suppose if you're rich, you can afford everything, then seems great. You don't really have any problems. America's a great place to live. They have, you know, not everything there is bad. It's not a whole negative. But if you want to get away from that, you can get caught in a spending cycle if you're living there. I don't know why. Maybe it's all the commercials and advertisements around. Your friends influence you, your family, they're all buying stuff. It's easy to get caught in that. And before you know it, you're spending several $100s a month, and become several thousand, and it just snowballs. The third reason why I left is because there are too many people that take politics way too serious, and it seems like if you don't agree with them, they're gonna attack you, insult you. They're not gonna want to talk to you, be your friend. Seems like they just can't put their differences aside. It's been like that for years, but I'm not sure if it's getting worse or not, but it's just something I'm really got sick and tired of. I think, oh, by the way, check this out, guys. I'm doing a little hike in Cochabamba, and over there is the peak of Tunari. Unfortunately, it's covered by all this smog and air pollution, but that is around 5,000 meters high. Forget how much that is in feet. Probably like 16,000, not sure. Another reason why I left is because the dating life and the dating culture just sucks. It's really crappy. I've noticed that a lot of the girls are getting brainwashed by feminism, and they just seem to be taking it to the extreme, and I find it more and more difficult to find women who want to find a boyfriend or a long-term partner and settle down, get married before 30, have children before 30. It just seems like most of them just want to remain single, hook up with a ton of guys, and while they're just busy working and completely neglecting the marriage life. I don't think they're even considering it, and if they are, it's until when they are well into their 30s, and that is just too late for me. No thank you. Now I know not every girl's gonna be like that, but I've noticed that that's the trend. I feel like it's getting more and more common to find women like that, and I don't like it. Just another reason to leave, in my opinion. I've noticed that most guys want a relationship. They want to be with one girl, and most women don't want that. But in their minds, it's the guys that are sleeping around, not them. I just find it hilarious and insane how they can't see that. It drives me insane. And so when you go on these dates with women who think you're sleeping with everyone, I mean, I find it difficult for anything to even blossom or grow. And a lot of these girls are also insanely rude. You try to talk to them, they'll cuss you out. And it's just it feels like society is degrading. It's just getting worse, slowly though. Every year, a little bit worse. And dating here is much different. Well, to be fair, I've only been with one girl. It's my girlfriend, and it's great. I don't think I've met anyone back home in the States who has been as loving and caring and just always showing affection. It seems in the States everyone is colder. They're not. It's not really like that. South America, it's much different. So if you're a guy who's looking for something serious, it's pretty hard to find back home in the States, probably Canada as well. I would recommend going out of the country, just leaving. And you could always go back if you don't like what you find. You don't have to go to South America, but I would say give it a shot. Something I've been noticing about a lot of women is if in their mind they have a minimum salary amount that a guy must make in order for them to date you. And if you don't make that number, they will laugh at you. They won't even consider going out with you. They'll, in their mind, you don't even exist as a guy. You're invisible to them. And I've noticed that many women want a guy who's making 6 figures or more a year. And I don't really have a problem with what they want. It's more the issue of a lot of the girls that are asking for 6-figure guys, they are not what those guys want. Usually they are just average looking. And to make 6 figures, you need to be above average. That guy, so his salary is above average and he needs a girl that's above average. And it seems like every girl wants this guy. And a lot of women don't even want the average guy. How can you even date in a society where every girl wants an above average guy? It doesn't even make sense. I don't know what's going on. Now, another thing that's on the rise, I think, is the thug culture, just the ghetto-ness of America. This will depend heavily on where you live, but I've noticed a little bit year by year that it's kind of more thugs walking around. Seems kind of dangerous. More violence, more theft, more crime. Now, Latin America has a lot of that, but I just feel like you say one wrong thing to the wrong person and he'll just kill you for just sneezing his way, whatever. I mean, I don't know, if you go out to the bars at night, seems like people are just itching to get into a fight. Again, not everyone, but a few. Seems to be on the rise. I don't know if that's just me or if you guys have also noticed that, let me know. Living here in Bolivia, you have a bigger sense of freedom. Back home, seems like there's a cop car on every corner, every street, someone's driving by. I don't know, it doesn't seem very pleasant, doesn't feel nice, doesn't feel like you're free. Here, you don't get that feeling. You feel more free. And I might not go back. I probably will come back to visit, but to live, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? It's best to keep your options open, probably.